Today's episode of Southern Fried Airwaves is brought to you by McDicklick's Cucumber and Mayonnaise Sandwiches.
McDicklick's cucumber and mayonnaise sandwiches are at least 6 inches long, even when it's cold outside, bringing together a rock-solid cucumber, uncut for your pleasure, with a special creamy sauce produced by our own employees so you know that it's fresh. The cucumber and mayonnaise sandwich is sure to go down a treat. Available at all McDicklick's fast food outlets in the greater Kentucky area. McDicklick's. Lick it up.
Dang, man, what up? My name is Cletus, and you is listening to Southern Fried Airwaves, the redneck podcast that will season your ears with 11 different herbs and spices. And even though I still don't know what a podcast is, I do know that 11 different herbs and spices in my ears sounds good, and so should you, man. Well, we is coming to you directly from the ghetto streets of Kentucky, which can only mean one thing, man. We marinating in that southern fried life, man. We got a genuine chicken Kiev of a show for your ear holes today, kinfolk. We be bringing you the redneck news from all across this glorious nation of Kentucky and the general deep south area, along of course with the weather report so you can plan your mustache bushes and your denim plantations accordingly. We got the hillbilly sit-down sessions with another very special guest who's a musical trumpet lover. We is also slapping your ears with the man, the Mad Hatter's Reviews. He is still angrier than a bullfrog stuck in a glory hole, man. And of course, we got the guide that your city slicking life needs. That is the Redneck Guide. We gonna get this shindig started right now, folks, with redneck news. So peep this, man. Hepatitis C has become mandatory for all rednecks in the greater Kentucky area. Now, fortunately, because every one of us is illiterate, we can't count all the way to C. So we good, man. We good. The KFC bandit has struck again just outside Louisville, trashing the KFC over there on Wicker Hat Avenue and making off with all the gravy and biscuits. Incidentally, man, if anyone wants some KFC gravy, I got loads, man. I got loads. We talking surplus gravy here, folks. So come and get it before my uncle takes another bath in it. The annual Cross Eyes and Crooked Teeth Festival kicks off this Saturday at the Flipper Baby Arena in downtown Mudflap. So come and bring the conjoined twins down and celebrate your bumpkin genetics with a firework display made out of real raccoons, clown beatings, the Miss Inbred pageant, and more hot dogs than y'all can shake a sail cat at, man. And finally, in sports, the Texas Propane Huffers got their buzz-cut asses beat, and I mean beat into sweet oblivion, if you will, by the Kentucky Pig Fondlers in an incredible game of chicken egg ping pong. Man, I tell you, them pig fondlers have got the skills. And that, folks, is this week's news. Now let's go over to my good cousin Cooter Clampett with the weather.
Man, sound funny, but the thing on wild hailstones. My final form to pan lost in the creek. Man, look this barely burning again discount gravy, but anyhow, burning ain't that slam it down tornado. Deborah Annie M's areola, but there's some friendly 45-degree angle be skimmed on the weather. Alright, kinfolk, I bet you're glad you listened to that, man. Now that you understand the precise degree that tornado is gonna be listening to, you can arrange your sheep in the required Z formation as listed by the government of Kentucky's natural disaster guidelines and ensure the safety of your wool, mutton, and vaginal sheep relief, man. Okay, peoples, it now be time for the angriest man in the world to bring you his unique brand of abuse into your corn-fed earholes. It is time for the Mad Hatter's Critical Review. You are a bastard. I hate bastards. That means I hate you.
But that's okay, because today I have taken my meds. So I won't be so fucking angry in order to deliver to you a sensible, consumer, helpful review of the brand new Prince album, Hit and Run, Phase 1. It is so good I fucking hate it. It pisses me off that old people like Prince are so good at what they do. Old people are bastards. And as bastards, they should be piled into a rocket ship made out of piss and period blood and fired into Uranus, along with all the other sons of bitches and barrels of plastic dog shit that call this planet home. I fucking hate you, Prince. Your album is so funky, it made me get up and dance like a fruity little bastard. I can't be seen to act that way. Fuck you. I got kicked out of the man club for men. There is absolutely no point in playing this record, unless of course you want to be mind controlled by sweet as shit bass lines and cutting edge boogaloo bullshit into dancing like a bearded clam on ecstasy. The next time you release an album, Prince, I hope it's a steaming pile of manatee shite with a vibrator stuck in it like a 99 flake. That way I can call it a piece of crap for being so crap, and not call it a piece of crap for being too fucking fresh. So, in summation, Hit and Run, Phase 1, is causing me to get blisters on my appendix. If there is a Phase 2, I hope it's the drizzling shits, like a jet of freshly boiled anal batter, skidding down your thighs and into your bloody drenched panties like a dog shit log out of an ass flume. Go to hell, Prince. Now back down to you, Cletus, you sun-bleached yokel fuck. Alright, you dang old bunch of loyal lunatics, it is now time for that special part of the show. So light them candles and unslack them dungarees, cause it is time for what I likes to call the hillbilly sit-down session. Today's show features up-and-coming son of a bitch, gun, hailing all the way from Lady Parts, Ohio, with his brand new tune, Filthy Blankets. This is Dickolas Hatfield, with his guitar, which he carved out of an old discarded cat. Dickolas, take it away, man.
I wanna wrap you up in filthy blankets, get you so unclean. Take a Polaroid and send it to your mama. Do you know just what I mean? That's it.
Whoa, man. I could feel my nipples twist themselves. That was so good. I ain't had my nipples tweaked like that by sound alone since the time I heard my grandpappy molest an entire coop of chickens with his fist. Alright, folks, moving right along, it is now time for Letters from Afar, where I, Cletus, will be reading, or at least attempting to read your letters which your fans have sent in. Luckily, most of these people simply draw pictures and I can decipher them. So let's get things kicked off with our first letter, and it is from Jimmy Nuggets from Testicle Falls, Idaho. He wants to know how to pluck a chicken. Well, man, that takes a long time to explain, so what I'm gonna do is explain that later on in the show, so you stay tuned to that, my man. Next up, we got a letter here from Tabitha Flaps. She wants to know what is the correct method to silence a cripple. Well, Tabitha, man, silencing cripples is wrong, cause of the whole freedom of speech thing. But if there is city slicking cripples, you got to smack them in the mouth with a horseshoe. Now, you know that old saying, only a horseshoe will do. But if it don't shut him up immediately, you continue to wail on that crip until his face resembles that of a trodden-on mud skipper. Now, your cripple should be sufficiently shutted up. If not, I suggest calling an exorcist, cause that might very well be possessed by the devil and that crip needs its ass smited by God. Post haste. Next letter. Bubba Bolea wants to know how to keep bees out of his honeysuckle squirrel bush because they're eating up all of his apples. Well, Bubba, y'all gotta round up about 4 of your friends and a half barrel of lube. Colonel's choice, man. Oil yourselves up and dive into that bush and have sexual relations with everything that y'all touch. This will disgust the bees to a level with which they are most uncomfortable and should fly off into the big old sunset. Now, if they do not, Do not be afraid to invite 4 more friends and continue to repeat and expand the process until them bees is sufficiently disgusted. Finally, to the dude who mailed us a nail bomb, thank you, cause you blew up the village post pig. Now we gotta find a new one, but on the plus side, it rained bacon for almost a week. And that, folks, was letters from afar. Alright folks, moving right along now. I just want to explain to y'all that on Southern Fried Airwaves, we offer you only the best advice. And that is why we bring you the Redneck Guide. It is the only guide you will ever need, because redneck life is right. So okay, my little pod bubbas, like we said earlier on the show, we is gonna explain to you now just how to correctly pluck your chicken. Now this is an ancient art. It is perfected over generations of us hillbilly redneck yokels in breeding. We know the best way to pluck our chickens, and I is gonna share them skills with y'all right now. First, you acquire yourself a damn chicken. This is easy to do. Do not mistake your chicken for a bison, cause my brother did that once, man, and now he my sister. Them bison bite, man, so watch your damn self. Now you commence to pluck. Do not pluck one feather at a time, cause if you do, you is insane. This hurts the chicken unjustly. You pluck in chunks. Kinda like you're pulling out lumps of grass, man. This minimizes the chicken's pain. You continue to yank out them feathers, working from the ass, aka the egg shoot, towards the neck area. If your chicken produces a brown egg while you do this, do not eat it, man. It's bad. If it produces a white egg, man, rejoice and do a jig, cause you just got yourself a free omelet. Now, once you is fully plucked to the neck area, stop. Cause a lot of numbnuts out there continue to pluck their chicken well into its head region. This is a serious no-no and a violation of the chicken's basic human rights. So stop that shit right away. Instead, pluck the whole damn chicken's head off in one fell pluck. Now this removes the head, which is good to use as a child's play toy, and it leaves behind the floppy neck. Now, if the floppy neck looks somewhat similar to a soggy foreskin, you done it right. Now you have a plucked chicken, and you may proceed to do with your chicken as you will. Be it frying, filleting, or fucking. It is your choice. And that is your redneck guide for the week. Alright, my good friends, we done. We done for another week. And we done with another episode right here on Southern Fried Airwaves. Now I has been your good buddy with a pitchfork, Cletus, and I is glad your ears could join us today. So thank y'all, and until next time, kinfolk, you know what to do. You keep it redneck.